banking is only the most important business in the world. They're incredibly profitable. It is
Yeah.
not by chance. And there's a lot of people. I mean, we have some great clients slash friends that have gotten random texts. Man, the bank's evil.
Right.
And
Right.
like you'd hear Nelson say those things. I just try not to let that stuff bother me. But it's if you're a business owner and the bank's got a gun to your head, they're gonna win. They're
Yeah.
coming after you, right? And it's heavy and it's burdensome.
All right. So what if there was an alternative bank for
Mm,
loans that actually you designed in lines of credit? But with this bank, there's some advantages. There's tax benefits. The loan terms are flexible and you actually decide those. It pays a lot more interest and dividends to you, this bank, right? And you control it. You have liquidity, use, and control.
mm,
Now, normally that's what the bank has,
yeah.
right? So what could be an objection to this bank?
Um, I don't know. You got to be in charge. I don't know. It sounds
Yeah.
peaceful to me.
Well, it does sound peaceful. So, like, let's say in this bank, by the way, nobody's ever going to try to collect any money from you.
Yeah.
Is that kind of crazy? Nobody's going to put a gun to your head. Nobody's going to have the hammer over your head. Okay.
So when you want a loan from this, you don't ask for it. You tell them, right?
Yeah, because you are in control of the bank,
Yeah.
right? You've become your own banker.
So
All right. So here's what some people would say, Nick, is they would say, but when I put my money in a commercial bank, it's protected, it's insured. And they look at 2008 and 2009 when these banks had a lot of problems and they say, look, I'm going to be okay. They're going to take care of me. They're going to make sure I get my money. But they have to read the laws, right? And basically, we've said no more.
So you read you were up last night reading the Dodd-Frank Act, weren't you?
Yeah, yeah.
All basically what it said in there, people got fed up after '08. Like you just have a conversation with someone, they're like, oh, we bailed out the banks. Well, what the Dodd-Frank Act says, basically we're not going to bail out the banks with the US tax dollar money again.
Yeah.
Now, is it possible? Sure, but that's not what the act says. They're not going to.
Yeah.
And so what you're going to lay out here is, hey, the consequences of that not happening.
Yeah, but Nick, $88 billion is a lot of money in the FDIC reserve, right?
Right.
But guess what, Nick? It's backing up the total deposits. Now, by the way, these are older numbers. These are from 2017. But the total U.S. bank deposits insured $7.1 trillion. So that means a little bit more than 1% is insured. Are you confident that you'd be in that one little bit more than 1%?
So basically, here's what Dodd-Frank said. It said, hey, when you are a stockholder of the bank or you're a depositor of the bank, you are an unsecured creditor.
That's right.
And so just know that while in '08, no banks became insolvent because they were able to bail them out. If the laws followed and banks became insolvent, some banks became insolvent in the next banking crisis, there's not going to be a bailout. So guess who they turn to? They turn to, most of us don't own a bank, but a commercial bank. So the depositors we're going to be the ones holding the empty bag.
They're the creditors, right? And so, here's the thing that I think about. Okay, so this alternative bank that we're talking about is obviously infinite banking and an infinite banking concept discovered by R. Nelson Nash. And the thing that's cool about it is we can't get in trouble, but we can use it in the same way, right, as the commercial bank. Now, it does take time and it does take coaching. And, Nick, I think that's probably enough for chapter one. But if this intrigues you to want to have a meeting and discover how you can, either use this in your business or become and start thinking like a business owner, which everybody who's listening to this podcast needs to do, go to createtailwind.com. There's a button there to schedule a meeting, and hit that button, watch the videos, go to our YouTube channel, Create Tailwind, and really start to open up your mind to this, because as business owners, we don't go out and buy instruments like mutual funds and Wall Street investments. We buy assets. Okay, assets, businesses, could be real estate, etc. But this alternative bank, that's what we're telling you to buy and to set up and to use and to grow. And as you do that, you're going to grow your life, your family's life, and your business if you're in another business as well. But to go back to the beginning, you need to be in two businesses, as Nelson always said: the business that you're in and the banking business.